Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Fernbus Coach Simulator. You find us sat here with this VDL Futura in the rather striking Eurolines livery. Very plain, very simple, very ICE. But yeah, white with a red stripe, it just works, doesn't it, as a livery? And I thought we've kind of neglected the VDL, the single decker that is, so we'll go for a little drive. We'll just get passengers checked in first of all. It's very dark. It's about, I mean, what time are we? Are we about 6 o'clock in the morning? Oh, you want to buy a ticket, for goodness sake. Why can't you just buy them on the phone like everybody else? Right, there we go. Right, get checked in. So yeah, you can see from the tickets there that we're going to be going to Bern. I shall show you the exact route. Oh, and Genf, which is Geneva. Oh, you want to go to Bern as well? For goodness sake. Yeah, that's fine. Hang on, where are the rest of you? Yeah, it's kind of hard doing this in the dark. But yeah, 6 in the morning. We're not actually due out until 6:47 by the looks of things. Oh no, it's 6:34 in the morning, sorry. Where are you? There's someone there. Yes, lovely. Thank you. Yeah, well, you would have done, wouldn't you, love? That's why it's always best to check. Right, okay. I think, have we got everybody? I'm really struggling to see here. Doesn't help the fact that it's really sunny outside. Right, hang on. Do we have some sort of torch? That sounds like something's just shut. Right, hang on. I can't actually get on my own bus. Can we? Ah, there we go. Right, we're in... yeah, we're in the driver's seat in my Flixbus uniform. So, let's get the door shut. So yeah, we'll set the gear into a neutral position, start the ignition and the engine. We'll put the map. There we go. So we are starting in Basel. It's the final run of our Swiss DLC. The Swiss and the Austrian DLC, very kindly donated to me by Barthez the man. He always gets a shout out when I'm doing this particular section of video, because again, he funded it. So yeah, thank you very much for that. As a little side note, if you do wish to fund any DLC, or if you wish to contribute, there is a link in the description. You can go there and ping me any donations you wish, and let me know what DLC it's towards. I can't guarantee, obviously, it's an expensive hobby doing this, but yeah, any donations are of course welcome. Make sure you like the video, and of course, if you've got any donations, nope, we've covered that. If you've got any ideas for DLC that you'd like me to drive, let me know in the comments, of course. Always look at the comments. I do try and reply to everybody. Don't always get round to it, but I do try. So anyway, yes, route today. Starting in Basel, we're going to be coming round, kind of doing whatever this is, and travelling over to Bern. That's our first stop on today's route. And then we're going to be travelling further down. I don't think we're going to go this way into Geneva. We'll see kind of how we're doing for timing. But yeah, I think that's kind of what we're doing. In fact, shall we go via there? I mean, that would be fun, and it looks like it's going to have better views than just going down the motorway. Oh, let's see. We'll see what happens. Right, so, handbrake off. Now, it is quite difficult in the dark. I've set it to 6:47 in the morning in the hope that we might get some sort of really nice sunrise to drive over the mountains to. That's kind of what we're going for. Has that done it? Oh, I can never remember with this. That's all you're getting, chaps. It's really dark in this coach. Hold on, let's have a look at the settings. Controls. How do we turn the lights on? VDL Futura into warning lights. Hyper slower. Luggage, dark, air conditioning. Reading light. Oh, right, I've done that. That's fine. Passenger light P. Driver monitor N. Okay. P. Oh, there we go. Driver monitor N. Don't know what that's done, never mind. Right, we've got a coach to run. We can't be faffing around with passenger comfort. So yeah, leaving Bern behind. We're going to be travelling over the Swiss mountains today. So like I say, hopefully... What are you doing? You're letting me out, thank you. I don't know if you were letting me out, but you are now. It's an absolutely stunning DLC is this. It's the best DLC that I've currently got for Fernbus Coach Simulator, and I really recommend it. There is a link in the description if you do wish to go and purchase this for yourself. Unfortunately, I can't share any CD keys links. CD keys as well, if you don't have Fernbus and you want it, you can get it slightly cheaper. It's all subject to availability, mind. But there is a link to CD keys where you get a little code, you enter it on Steam, and it downloads. You can get it a bit cheaper than buying it through the Steam store. But yeah, for DLC, that sadly is not an option. So if I do get any cheaper links, I'll share them, as I say. Right, so we are going round to the left. Bern is a very nice city on this. It's full of cobbled streets, and you know, it just seems to... It's very kind of historical. And I've not had the pleasure of going to Bern in real life. I have been to Geneva, or Genf, as it's known on here, and I've been round to Lucerne. It doesn't kind of have the, by the looks of things, let's just have a look on the map. Yeah, it doesn't have the section of Switzerland that I went to, which was kind of the Interlaken. I think, is that Interlaken there? The two little, yeah, I think that's kind of Interlaken, because we got the train over the hill at the Golden Pass from somewhere down here, up and over. But yeah, we flew into Geneva. Really, really stunning country is Switzerland. It's really worth a visit if you've not been. But yeah, sadly, what with COVID-19, at the moment we're just having to make do with Fernbus Switzerland. I'd go back in a heartbeat. I mean, we were meant to go this February, just gone, February 2020. No, February 2021. Get the year right. We were meant to go with one of my friends who I first went to Switzerland with, and sadly it didn't happen. So yeah, but we're definitely trying to get another trip, because yeah, like I say, it's absolutely stunning country. It really is, particularly in winter. I mean, it's stunning in the summer, but in the winter with all the snow. Hence why all through this Swiss DLC we've driven it in the snow, because just nothing compares. Getting a bit Sinead O'Connor on the situation there. Rightio, so powering out of Basel up the hill. It is incredibly difficult driving at night when it's so sunny outside in real life. It really highlights the fact that my computer screen needs a dust. Cheers for that weather. Right, so we're going up here, and then we're joining some sort of motorway. Of course we are. Everything's on the motorway on Fernbus, but I guess that's what you get for buying a coach simulator. Oh, hang on. Brake before the bend, not on it. Yeah, no cars coming. Throttle. Yeah, they've never really been known for being quick off the mark of coaches, have they? But the VDL Futura, I really do like this coach. Not one of my favourites to drive on Fernbus, it has to be said, and I don't really know why, because there's nothing particularly wrong with it. Yeah, there's nothing particularly wrong with it, but in real life it is one of my favourite coaches. I think it's just so catastrophically ugly that it's actually quite pretty at the same time. Yeah, you are letting me in, thank you. I mean, it's a damn sight better than the Bova Futura, which is what it replaced, isn't it? If you don't know what the Bova Futura is, then just Google it. You're bound to be disappointed / horrified. Oh, hang on. Oh, are we actually doing 80 through this tunnel? Yes, we are. Right, we'll pull back in. Should have really looked at your mirrors there, but never mind. Oh, 60. No, that's no good. I mean, it says on the little speed limit thing on the bottom right-hand side, 100. But I feel that we should accept the variable speed limit and just plod at 60. There's a lot of tunnels in the Swiss DLC. A lot of tunnels. You seem to spend more time in tunnels than actually out and about. And I'm just realising as well, it's winter, so it's going to get light later, isn't it? So we're going to miss out on a lot of this this kind of nice bit. Is it a nice bit between... I can't remember where we just left. Yeah, Basel. I was saying Bern was a lovely city. Basel is a lovely city. But yeah, this bit between... I mean, this is mostly tunnel anyway. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if it was getting light when we came out the other side of the tunnel? That would be a little bit weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, 60's kind of a bit soul destroying, isn't it, through a tunnel? I kind of imagine if we look in our mirrors we will have a massive queue of traffic. I can't really... Yeah, there's a lot of people. Problem with this is that when you go to look in your mirrors, you kind of always kind of go off course in your coach. Just driving a big coach, you don't really want to be going off course and straddling 2 lanes, do you? Because I can't think why, but the other traffic get cross. They're powering up the hill now. It's quite a steep hill as well, you can't really see. Oh look, are there stars? Oh, look at the stars, they're nice. Hang on, focus on the, focus on the road, Joe. Don't look too much at the stars, they're very pretty, but we need to focus on the road for everybody's safety. I can't think as well with the whole getting lighter thing. Does it gradually get lighter on this, like it does actually, or is it kind of an OMSI thing where all of a sudden you'll just notice it gets massively darker, well, massively lighter? That is one downside to OMSI. I love OMSI. I really do love OMSI, and we've not been on OMSI in a little while, have we? Probably because there's nothing really new to play with on OMSI, nothing new to explore at the moment, and I don't really want to keep just going over the same old routes. I know quite a few of you have been asking, like, oh, when are you next going to do OMSI? You know, but I think there's a lot of new stuff in the workshop, a lot of new stuff in the pipes. Oh, hang on, we're coming off here. Ah, slam on. You know, so there is a lot of new stuff for OMSI coming, and I think we're definitely going to go back to OMSI. We've not finished with OMSI, because OMSI is like almost the bread and butter of this channel, isn't it? I mean, OMSI is what got me a lot of... put my teeth in, try again. OMSI is what got me a lot of subscribers early on, so we're definitely not done with OMSI, but I do kind of feel that we're just kind of in a bit of a rut. You know, there's nothing new, nothing exciting at the moment, but we're definitely going to go back to it, don't you worry. I can't see any cars in my mirrors, and I can't see anything in my mirrors. And the motorway all of a sudden stops being a motorway, and all of a sudden just goes into this little mountainous road. Yeah, it would be nice if it was a little bit lighter for this part, but never mind, it is what it is. You can't argue with the time of day, can you, really? Well, we'll just take it nice and steady. There's no need to rush. I mean, oh, hang on, other coach, hello to you. You don't often see those on normal roads, do you? That's something a bit different, but I think given this is the only road to get over, we're kind of a bit stuck with that. Why are we going so slow? Come on, plod, sort it out. Scania lorry going the other way. I mean, the plus side to coming over here nice and slow is that it might get light while we're on the way over. And it's 7:35 in the morning now. It must be getting light soon, surely. Come on, I'm in a big coach and I can go faster than this. Oh, a tunnel. Another Scania lorry. This is nice, isn't it? It looks cold. I mean, the inside of the tunnel, the textures they've used really do make it look absolutely freezing, don't they? Yeah, I would love to be here in real life now. I'd have to have my big coat on. I mean, I'm currently sat here in significantly less than a big coat, and I feel cold. You know, just a t-shirt and jeans, I don't think it's going to cover in Switzerland. Kilometers an hour. 7:45. Still no signs of it getting light. There's no, like, even slightest bit of a sunrise, is there? We must be in the absolute depths of winter. I can't remember what date I set it to. I think we're in January, so... It is really the absolute depths of winter, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Look. Sun. Sunrise. Oh, lovely. Oh, hang on. Yeah, bit of a tight corner there. We're going to hit that. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, hang on. No, he's gone round. Okay. I thought we were going to hit that lorry then. It's really hard when you can't see in your mirrors. I like the sunrise. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. I mean, we're not going to be able to see this gorgeous view at the top of the hill. What have we got parked up here? Some Manlines coaches. We could park up there and take a pretty picture. A bit more of a wiggle going down the other side. Oh dear. Oh dear, we appear to have had an accident. And I think this lorry is driving away from the scene of a crime. Kind of a hit and run. Right, well, we're going to have to... oh, I don't know what's going on here at all. We're going to have to kind of... Oh, are you all of a sudden... Yes, I'm aware of... Oh, give over. Oh, yeah, thanks for that. You could see that I was trying to go round an accident. For that lorry. God, they're not very nice, the Swiss, are they? I always thought the Swiss were a very nice bunch of people. Clearly reckless drivers. Maybe he's visiting from a foreign land, you never know. But, yeah, I was aware that I was off-road. I was trying to go round an accident. And in Fernbus, when you have big accidents like that, you never know quite how long you're going to be sat there. Yeah, that's me that's hit the side. I thought I'd gone wide enough round that corner. Obviously not. Why did I decide to do this at night? Whose stupid idea was this? Oh yes, let's go over a Swiss mountain pass with no streetlights in the middle of the night. I kind of feel like I owe the VDL Futura, given I brought it over here and smashed it to bits. Maybe it'll have to feature in more episodes as like compensation. There we go, we'll go around on this side of the road this time. In the hope we don't hit the... are you going to give me some space, Mr. Scania truck? Yes, you are. Thank you for that. I don't like this. Hopefully for the other bit, going over the tops near Geneva, it will be if we decide to go that route. I've not yet decided yet. But if we do decide to go over the tops, hopefully it will be a lot nicer. Way. Throttling it out. Oh, we're back to a dual carriageway all of a sudden. I thought the Swiss built tunnels under mountains. Isn't that how the Gotthard Pass got its, you know... Oh, hang on, are we... Oh, no. 100. Wait for me to stop accelerating and then put the speed limit up. I see what you've done there. Ah, oh, look at that sunrise though. It's all of a sudden. Red sky in the morning though. That's not what we want really, is it? At least now I can kind of see where we're going, which is always a bonus as a coach driver. We're slowing down to 90. That's odd, I don't think I've done 90 yet in this coach. Like, the speed limits always seem to be even number. Well, I know 90 is an even number, but you know, like 40, 60, 80, 100. Never seem to really get a 90, do you? It's a happy occasion for all involved. Oh, hang on, 70. I don't remember the speed limit signs for that. Oh, it's one of these anti-falling rock canopy things. It's a basically, if you weren't already aware, there'll be a big hill to our right, and it's to stop avalanches, falling rocks from, like, hitting the road. Quite clever, really. Whereas in England, we just have a sign saying, caution, falling rocks. I mean, what do you do with a sign like that if there's falling rocks? Are you meant to speed up? Are you meant to slow down? What, you know, just caution, falling rocks. Like, great, yeah, thanks. I mean, like, you know, like, caution, very angry goose in the area, you know, to drive very slowly so you don't make it even more angry when you run the damn thing down. But falling rocks, that's quite a difficult one, isn't it? Oh, I mean, look at that. That sunrise with the mountains in the backdrop, that whole mountain pass in the pitch black was worth it for that view. Look how pretty that is with the sun just reflecting off the mountains. Fernbus is a very pretty game. I know that Fernbus, in terms of physics, it's never going to be OMSI, you know, because that's what everyone seems to compare everything to. Is it the next OMSI? Of course it's not. I feel like we need to come off at this junction. I feel that you are perhaps a bit correct there. Well, you're going to need to get your foot down. If we're overtaking this lorry, we're not going to make it. Right, hold on. Let's just cut in here. Thank you, Mr. Car Driver. Oops. Yes, wasn't that car. Yes, he should have let me out. I completely agree. We'll just pretend we didn't see that and carry on. Right, so we're going off to the right. Oh, I like this this motorway junction here. This is nice, isn't it? I mean, just look at those mountains. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Anybody coming in from the... oh, hang on, it's my right of way anyway. Oh, roundabout, roundabout, roundabout. Stop looking in your mirrors. See? Mirrors kill. Oh, you're just... oh, yeah, we just both go in, yeah. It's a good horn, isn't it? Are you allowed to use your horn in Switzerland for fear of avalanches? Well... there we go, rounding off the roundabout. I love a good roundabout. That one wasn't so good. It was kind of spoiled by the idiots not obeying the international roundabout law. Because yes, that is a thing. I'm in the wrong lane. Right, let's get over. I hope we don't smash someone else's car up. And I'm in the right lane. Come on then, off you go. Yeah, we could do without the indicator now, couldn't we? Oh, what about that? That could be a nice picture. With the, you know, the kind of sunrise and the mountains in the background. Right, back to focusing on driving now. Oh, hang on, it's snowing. Right, let's get the old windscreen wipers on. Oh, and it's that nice snow as well, you know, that just kind of flutters down. So, welcome to Bern. I think we'll stick in this lane given we're turning left into the bus station shortly. I mean, it's not very well populated, is it, Bern? And it happens to have the exact same bus station by the looks of things as Basel. Now, isn't that a coincidence? Yes. We'll say no more on that one. There we go, we'll accelerate, just kind of, there we go. Engine off, doors open. I mean, it's a lot better now we can actually see what we're doing. Oh, hang on, have you just got off?
Hallo, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Ciao.
Yeah, right.
Mahlzeit. Hier ist vielen Dank.
Servus. Ich
Right,
hoffe,
yeah,
ich bin
Genf
für
will
die
go in there. Oh, could we potentially actually have a full coach? Why doesn't it say Geneva? Why does it say Genf? Is that actually what... Let's have a look. So Genf must be like the Swiss for Geneva.
Hello, ist das gültig? Danke.
Hello?
Well, the Genf Convention doesn't sound quite as good as the Geneva Convention, does it?
Hallo, ich hoffe, ich bin hier sehr freundlich.
Moin, ich hoffe, auf geht's.
I wish he wouldn't stand with such a simple look on his face.
Hier ist mein Dankeschön.
And I like how when you put it in winter, they all come dressed, you know, they've all got their woolly hats on and gloves. Have we got a full coach then? No. I've never had a full coach on this game. I don't know what you have to do to get a full coach on this game. Right, doors are shut. And off we go. Nope, gear in the neutral position. And over now to Geneva, our final stop. 160 kilometres away, good lord. Right, let's have a look. So which way are we actually going? I'd quite like to go over the top, so I kind of feel like I owe you. Right, so if we're going over the top, you need to go forward here. Yeah, there's nobody that lives in Bern. At all. Just nobody. I kind of feel like we're missing something there. I mean, how do we get over there? It's just a bus station in the middle of nowhere. I mean, look, there's a road that kind of goes down there. And then there's just... Yeah, are we missing something? Can you just go off-road? Is it kind of a explore yourself kind of a jobby? So yeah, I kind of feel like I owe you a nice kind of over-the-hill sort of a excursion, given it didn't work so well the first time round, because it was just dark. I mean, it was entertaining in that Joe couldn't drive over it, but yeah, some nice views I think are owed. I mean, the problem is that now it's snowing and it's miserable weather, so the views aren't perhaps going to be that spectacular. They might just be shrouded in cloud. But we'll see. We'll see. Expect nothing, and then you can only be pleasantly surprised. If you expect nothing, you can't be disappointed. Come on, you can get up this hill, VDL. You've not let me down so far. So Bern seems to be like quite an elongated town, like we've been in the town for quite a while. It's a bit of an unusual one. You know, normally on Fernbus you're either in a town or you're in the countryside. There's never normally like a road like this where you're just driving along with buildings either side. You know, you're either in the town or in the countryside. I mean, it's quite nice. It feels a bit more real. Maybe that was kind of what they were going for. Oh, look at those mountains. They really are nice, even in this weather. It's quite nice to just plod along. I prefer driving on these types of roads, like A roads. I much prefer driving on these to... you know, to motorways. I think it's a much nicer drive. Okay, we'll slow down to 50 again. Little chalet by the looks of things on the left. Is it a chalet? No, it's a barn, you idiot. Perhaps a farm shop. See, it looks very weird seeing the hay bales in winter. I don't know if, you know, particularly that everything else is covered in snow and the hay bales aren't. That's a bit of an odd one there. I don't like that. Right, so we've got to remember which way we're going. So we'll right-hand lane we want, don't we? We're not turning right, because that'll be taking us back towards Bern and Zurich. Well done. Good sign reading there, Joe. Nice mountains. Nope, goes back into single lane. But we want to turn right. We want the right-hand slip road, don't we? Because we're going towards Geneva and Lucerne. Are we? Yeah, right-hand lane. Right-hand lane, up and over the hill. Yes, that's the way we're going. It's going to take longer. I mean, we're 119, 118 kilometres away at the moment. That's probably going to jump up when we go down this road. 117... 116. Why is the map not changed over yet? 203. Great. So it's added nearly 100 kilometres or 90 kilometres onto the journey going this way. But this is a prettier route, and you know, you've all seen Fernbus driving on motorways before, haven't you? So this will hopefully be a bit more interesting. Going over the motorway now? Yeah, very nice. Lovely. Bit of dual carriageway now. Are we staying as a dual carriageway? Because I have a feeling it's like one of those roads where all of a sudden the road is just going to turn into one lane. Although maybe not looking at the minimap, maybe we've got a bit longer of dual carriageway. Oh, everyone's moving over. Is that a surefire sign we're about to lose the lane? So you've got to kind of mentally prepare yourself for it, because all of a sudden the lane you're driving in just disappears. There's no warning signs. Well, there is, like about 10 yards before it actually happens, which is no good. As a warning sign, the idea is that you actually warn us of something, not just like warn us that something's happening. You know, you've got to tell us it's about to happen. Ah, yeah, there we go. Lane disappears. We'll preemptively move over and try and overtake this lorry, because I don't really want to be stuck behind him on the pass. That was really, really mean. As a fellow large vehicle driver, I should have let him out, shouldn't I, really? Oh, this is an interesting bridge. Kind of strikes me as the sort of thing I'd build in Transport Fever. It's nice. Doesn't really fit in with the landscape, you know, kind of bright red. But, yeah, I've just built a bright red bridge in Transport Fever, the Piddlemouth Coast series. If you've not already, go and check that out. It's an absolute whirlwind of transport. Yeah. A nice hilly mountainous road there. Much more interesting than the motorway, I'm sure you'll agree, even though it takes longer. But longer videos aren't always the worst, are they? Oh, it's a VW transporter again. Get your foot down. We can go round this corner faster than 45 kilometres an hour. You know, I'm not in a rush or anything, but God, just to drive at the speed limit is all I want. You always get somebody, don't you, on these roads driving Miss Daisy. You're there to enjoy the road. You get someone plodding along at 20. You're like, oh, do you not have anywhere to be? And there you go. That's more like it. Just a nice relaxed speed. And what are we doing now? About 40 miles an hour? Well, I'm doing faster than that, but yeah, about 40 miles an hour. That's absolutely fine for this road. I kind of feel like we're climbing. We're going to climb. Oh, look, there you go. Caution, falling rocks. Just gone past. Falling rocks. Marvellous. You know, what do we do with that information? I'd be interested to know what these poles are, these yellow and black poles. Are they to kind of mark the road in case it's complete and utter snow? They look like the sort of thing you'd see at the side of a ski run, don't they? So perhaps that is... oh, hang on. Oh, 60. We're already at 60. Are you reminding the VW transporter in front? I mean, to be fair, since he got a short, sharp blast on the horn, he seems to have sped up. Yeah, I feel like we're climbing. And this next bit where it goes all wiggly windy, I feel that will be us dropping down into Geneva. Oh, hang on, back down to 60. Yeah, see, these little posts are at the side the whole way, aren't they? So I reckon it's so that if the road gets completely covered over by snow, you can kind of see roughly where the road still is. I reckon that's quite... Oh, hang on, everyone's lights have gone off. Does that mean it's officially daytime now? 10 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, we can turn our lights off. Oh, I'll do the same. Save the life of the lights. It's a little bit spooky that everybody's headlights went off at the same time. Oh, 50 kilometres to Lausanne, 140 kilometres to Geneva. So I think Lausanne is like... Well, I know that it's a town up in the hills. Up in the mountains. But I think it's kind of like just going to be represented as a parking space on this game. That's probably Lausanne. There's no mountains to take a picture in front of here, is there? Don't forget, Joe, it's 60. Speeding along there. Oh, more falling rocks. Oh no, hang on, this is a percentage. This is you going downhill, and it's going to be a steep one. Oh, it's going to be a steep one. Oh, look at that. That is a view and a half. Can we like maybe can we just stop there and get a... No. Doesn't work. Doesn't work, never mind. Although the good news with that is the VW transporters have plenty of time to get in front of us. Hang on, we're rolling. Oh no, we're slowing down. Oh, 50. Steep, isn't it? 50 kilometres an hour around here. Right, well, I guess I'd better. Oh, hang on, we're kind of in the descent portion of our journey. It's like we're flying, isn't it? I need to do more Flight Simulator. I've been pottering about on P3D, kind of trying to get back into the swing of things before putting in videos online, but I'm probably definitely going to put some P3D videos. Because I enjoy flying. You know, flying is good. Flying is good fun. There we go, look at that. Unfortunately, there's kind of a blizzard, or we cloud, so we would have an absolutely spectacular view over there, but sadly that's not to be. And so maybe we'll have to do another drive over here at some point. But that's why I like it on dynamic weather, because you don't quite know what you're going to get. I mean, I think we'll pop our lights on, because it's a bit foggy, isn't it? Oh, the anti-avalanche devices there. Built just to the edge of the road, so the road will end up covered in snow. That was sensible. Oh, hang on, we're underneath the thing now. There we go, that's better. So only one lane will get covered in snow. Yeah, that's a typically British design, that, isn't it? You know, we'll build the anti-snow thing so that it doesn't cover the road, but just build it up to the road. Well, don't worry, the pedestrians will be alright, but all the motorists will be knackered. Ah, this one actually comes over the road. That's reassuring, isn't it? Hang on, get on the brakes. Way round the corner. Nearly on two wheels there. Oh, hang on, we're speeding. We're speeding. I'm trying to keep up with that. You need to take a break. Oh, they're going to whinge about that now for the rest of the video, aren't they? Way straight round. I don't feel like I need to take a break, although we are coming up to 6 hours, aren't we? Have we got anywhere to take a break? No. Oh, we're nearly there. They can stop wittering, is what they can do. Perhaps the fact I'm sat behind a police officer. You know, maybe I shouldn't be driving out of my driver's hours, but it's fine. I mean, the police officer's speeding. Look, we're doing 67 in a 60 and not really catching them, so, you know. And it's all on camera, because obviously it's been recorded for YouTube, so if he tries to say anything, I'll be like, excuse me, Mr. Police Officer. Herr Plod. Oh no, Geneva's in the French section, isn't it? Madame Plod. Assuming it's a woman. Or Monsieur Plod. Yeah, we're getting hung up on details that really don't matter there, aren't we? I mean, the VDL has been an absolutely spectacular coach to drive over here. I don't know why it's not my favourite. Maybe it's just the other ones are nicer. But yeah, it really is a nice coach. It's reminded me what a nice coach it is. Maybe I think it's weird that the dashboard sticks up. You know, the window goes all the way down there. I don't know. Maybe I need to show this coach a bit more love in future. I don't remember going through Lausanne, do you? 50 kilometres and then it just never happened. Ah, nice bit of 100-kilometre running. I'm surprised they're not nagging me again to take a break. Why do you want to take a break anyway? Faster I drive, faster you'll get to your destination. I mean, we're still doing 100 kilometres an hour now, and we've left that, you know, that police officer's left us behind. We could just kind of faintly say, oh, a yay coach, which is absolutely not a rip-off of the TUI livery. That's from our good friends over at Fernbus Simulator there. Just take the cruise control off, because I feel that we're approaching, yes, the police. The police who were clearly not bothered about speeding. You just thought they would have been in Switzerland, wouldn't you? Because everything's very efficient in Switzerland. You know, Germany's very similar. Everything seems to be very on the nose, very efficient, very by the book. So you'd imagine, like, police would not tolerate, you know, any sort of speeding. Or maybe it's like one rule for one rule for another, you know, as it is in so many countries. I reckon it's that VW transporter. Although I think he's just in front of the policeman, isn't he? So, yeah, he's picked up the pace a lot there. One thing I do like about Fernbus is when you're on a fast road like this, the car noises to go the other way. Yeah, see? I really like that. It's something you don't really notice, but it just, if it wasn't there, you'd kind of be a bit like, oh. But obviously that's a noise that you would get when you were driving, isn't it? And of course the fact that the noise is different when it's cars or lorries. It's kind of lorries, it's a deeper noise, isn't it? And it's just little things. I mean, this game is by no means perfect, but little attentions to detail like that are what make it for me. I mean, it is a driving game after all. Would I say it was a driving simulator? I don't know. It's a big thing now. Oh, hang on. Way! Nearly. Bit of a... whoo. Surprised I didn't get a steering misbehaviour for that. Yeah, there's a big difference between a game and a simulator, and I think that's where a lot of things like Train Sim World and Flight Simulator 2020, I think that's where they go wrong, because they're trying to appeal too much to the gamer market, and that's probably where this is let down as well. There's not enough, you know, a simulator, the physics should be spot on, the sound should be spot on, everything should be spot on to how it is in real life, because that's what a simulator is, you know, whereas this seems a bit more like a game, you know, the fact that you get points, you get, you know, it's a bit gamey for my liking. Oh, well, that's annoying, we didn't quite get through the lights, did we? Oh, we're rolling. We're rolling backwards. I like the Swiss number plates. That's nice. Little attention to detail there. TML Studios on the bottom. They all look suitably fed up in the rearview mirror, don't they? I like how they just have little movements as well, like that guy on the right hand side, he's playing with his phone, look. Oh, and now he's looking up, now he's looking back down at his phone. I hope he's playing with his phone anyway. But yeah, they don't just sit there doing nothing, do they? Oh, hang on. Right, foot down. We're on the move again. Oh, nice bit of cobbled street in Geneva here. I've not actually been into Geneva. I've landed in Geneva Airport, which, again, if you're flying to Switzerland, Geneva Airport is a stunning approach. If you come over the lake, it's an absolutely stunning approach into Geneva Airport. But yeah, we got straight off and got on a train, so I've never actually been into Geneva itself. But the trains in Switzerland are fantastic if you're into your trains. I mean, if you're into your buses, chances are you probably like your trains as well. It normally comes hand in hand, doesn't it? But yeah, if you're into your trains, definitely check out Swiss Railways. There we go. We're perhaps a little bit close to that chap in front there. Never mind. There we go, we'll pull across into that lane. Oh, traffic lights are going green just for us, thank you very much for that. We'll go in this lane. Oh, I'm sure they do that deliberately. There must be sensors on them. Either that or little cameras and there's people watching in the office. Like, come on, wait for him to stop, wait for him to stop, wait for him to stop. Way. Right, there we go. How do we get into the bus station now? Is it in here? Yes. Oh, this is nice. Where do we actually stop? Here? I kind of feel like we're meant to reverse in. We'll go in forwards.
Da kann sich die Bahn echt mal ein Beispiel nehmen.
Oh, achievement unlocked. This is Switzerland. That probably means that I've driven to every place in Switzerland. There we go. We'll let them out. There we have it. That is the entire Swiss and Austrian DLC, and a very badly parked Joe. But look at this side; it looks better. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course do click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure it's not the last that we're doing on Fernbus Coach Simulator, and of course we do other bus coach related simulations as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, Joe's quite interesting. I like Joe. Subscribe to Joe for more Joe. That's how it works. And of course, don't forget, if you enjoyed the Swiss DLC, check the link in the description if you wish to go out and get that for yourself. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I shall hopefully see you next time. Cheerio. Goodbye for now.